Welcome back homies, today I'll share Druid summon build in SS0. Credits to SS0 for creating this build and letting me to share their build. Let's begin with brief explanations. I will only explain some crucial information. Spectrum Creeperstom Insane Staff will makes our character can pass through mobs and auto-cast invasive growth skill on the mobs, inflict poison ailment on mobs and makes Wildheart passive to take effect. Avatar of Ursic skill spec like reciprocation used to increase max mana and works with Thanatos' skill to increase max summons. Meanwhile tackle specs here used for mobs clearing by charging up normal attack, and kinship spec was supposed to be increased soul sync skill stats scaling. Amalgamate skill spec like Nightfall will make lesser Gestalt deal dark damage, thus benefit from natural damage modifiers. Meanwhile Guardian and Exaltation specs will make lesser Gestalt also has shield as well, deal bludgeoning damage and chance to cast entering skill while fighting. Now, move to equipment set used for this build. Spectrum Creeperstom Insane Staff is not mandatory for this build, you can also use Bone Staff for burst damage on mobs. Knight Warhelm increase damage while disabling critical, that makes the Bone Ring useful by increasing damage on non-critical damage. For armor and boots, recommended to use Elven Mandragora set to boost poison damage, or you can use Valadrian set if you have high natural damage already. Also, Arc of Acrimony necklace to maximize uses of Berserk buff when Beastmorph Elixir skill is casted. Now, move to recommended fatebounds and modifiers for this build. Since this build focus on summon, bonded summon fatebound is must to get on other equipment except weapon. While on weapon we can use one piece of fatebound only, but the summon will inherit that fatebounds at max anyway. Here are the list of recommended modifiers you have to get an enhance. Better focus on minion related, STR and critical first. Now, move to recommended skill tree and specialization. For the skill that reach more than level 10, must use level 7 skill chips on it. For skill specialization only focus on Amalgamate and Avatar of Ursic, you can as well put some spec on Alacrity Elixir and Invasive Growth to maximize the uses. Lastly, other unmentioned information such as base stats allocation, Cybermod and Eidolon set. Druid main stats is strength, and for first weapon, make sure you use Triumvirate chips. Thank you for SS0 for sharing this amazing Druid build. I also put the link of the build guide in the description. Here's the gameplay of the build. Enjoy and see you guys in the next video.